So, Amazon FBA in 2025, is it still worth it, or has it become too competitive, too expensive, or just too saturated? I've been working with Amazon sellers for over 13 years now, and I'll give you my honest take, because while a lot has changed, fees, competition, customer expectations, the opportunity is still there, but only if you approach it in the right way. So in this video, I'll break down the real pros and cons of FBA in 2025, who's it still right for, and who should probably avoid it. Hi everyone, it's Chris Turton here from E-commerce Intelligence. These are some of my most recent wins for clients showing both Amazon seller and Helium 10 data. I've been in the Amazon space since before FBA was even mainstream, helping sellers in the UK and globally scale their businesses. In this video, I'll cover what's changed with FBA in 2025, the good and the bad, the biggest challenges sellers face right now, the opportunities that still exist, and they're bigger than most realize. My final verdict is FBA still worth it in 2025. Stick around to the end because I'll share the single biggest mindset shift that you need to make if you're starting today. When I started on Amazon over a decade ago, FBA was a massive differentiator. Amazon handled logistics and you could just focus on selling. Fast forward to 2025 and FBA has become the default. Every serious seller is using it. That means pros are that you've got world-class fulfillment, the Prime badge, faster shipping, customer trust, easy returns. The cons to that are there's higher fees, stricter rules, and less tolerance for mistakes. It's no longer about does FBA work? It's about how do you make it work profitably in today's conditions. Let's be blunt, FBA has got tougher. Fees, storage, fulfillment, and removal fees have all increased. Long-term storage especially punishes slow-moving stock. There's higher competition from Chinese manufacturers, established brands, and aggregators. The bar for quality listings, images, and reviews is way higher. What about margins? Rising ad costs, Brexit-related duties for UK sellers, the complexity, multiple FBA centres, cross-border VAT, and constant policy changes. So yes, there are more hoops to jump through than ever before. But let's not stop there. Here's the part most people miss. The opportunity hasn't vanished, it's evolved. Customer trust, the Prime badge, still massively boosts conversion. Buyers choose FBA listings over FBM every single day. Global reach, the pan-EU FBA program, still works within Europe. So from Germany, it can still be used to expand into the European market. That gives you access to millions more customers without extra infrastructure. Scalability, you don't need a warehouse or a huge team. FBA still lets lean businesses punch way above their weight. There's huge niche potential. There are still niches with strong demand and weak competition, but you need data, patience, and great branding to find them. Margin positives over individual shipping. It's still more cost effective to send items into FBA in volume than to send to individual customers, and you can offset expensive single shipping costs. So shipping in volume can be better for your net margins, but only if you know how to do this. In short, the game is harder, but the rewards are bigger if you play smart. So is FBA right for you? Yes, if you're willing to invest in proper product research and branding. You've got realistic margins, ideally between 20 to 30% after fees and ads. You're ready to play the long game. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. No, if you want to sell generic products without differentization or branding. You're not prepared to learn, especially with things like PPC, listing optimization, compliance, or conversion rate optimization. You panic at setbacks. Amazon FBA isn't a lottery ticket. It's a customer acquisition strategy, and it takes work. So here's my honest take after 30 years. Amazon FBA is still absolutely worth it in 2025, but it's no longer the Wild West. You can't just throw up a random product and expect sales. The mindset shift is this. Treat Amazon like a brand platform and FBA like a customer acquisition strategy, not just a marketplace. Build listings like landing pages. Invest in brand registry, A+ content, video. Think long-term, repeat purchases, cross-selling, and building customer trust. If you approach it like a conversion rate multiplier, with systems, strategy, and patience, FBA can still take you to 6 or 7 figures, primarily because of the Prime badge, allowing to build trust. Trust is a huge, huge factor for conversions. So let's recap. FBA in 2025 has higher fees until you start doing high volume, tougher competition, and more complexity. But it also still offers Prime trust, scalability, and global reach. It's worth it if you approach it with the right mindset. Here's your action step. Audit your margins properly. account for the fees, ads and storage. If you can sustain those 20-30% margins with room to reinvest, FBA is still a fantastic growth engine for your business. So, is Amazon FBA worth it in 2025? My verdict, yes, but only if you build it in the right way. If this video gave you some clarity, hit like, subscribe and ring that bell so you don't miss future deep dives on Amazon. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Do you think FBA is getting better or worse? I'll reply to as many as I can. I'm Chris Turton, thanks for watching, and if you want to learn more about the best and worst metrics to track on Amazon, click up here. I'll also see you in the next one.